I want to see the political left form a better relationship with the farmers. I want to see the political left make a serious effort at appealing to farmers. This should not be that difficult. Addressing climate change is one of the primary objectives of the political left, and farmers are on the front lines of the struggle against climate change. They face the biggest risks and the biggest opportunities. They can play a key role in defeating this menace. They will also be the first to face the devastation. And we have already seen this repeatedly. Floods, droughts, and fires have repeatedly devastated farmers. These events are becoming more and more common as a direct result of climate change. Every serious scientific source, from NASA to NIWA, says so. If we want to address climate change, we need to constructively work with farmers to do so. This does not mean bending over to the demands of the most militant minority of activist farmers. It does mean listening to farmers and cooperating with them. No more lectures and commands. Communication and cooperation is what we need. If we want this to happen, the left needs to scrap dumb anti-farmer policy that has alienated farmers. The ute tax, for example. Give the family farm an exemption from the inheritance tax. No more sloppy, poorly thought out policy that hurts farmers. The left and farmers should be allies. The ACT Party is no friend of farmers. They are opposed to doing anything to address climate change. Their approach will result in extreme weather events devastating farmers. And their massive tax cuts for the wealthy will mean the government lacks the funds to respond to these events effectively. ACT aims to provide huge tax cuts for the rich. Once they do that, there will be no money left to support farmers as they grapple with devastating environmental conditions. Ultimately, ACT has always served rich urban elites first and foremost. It is no coincidence that their only electorates are in central Auckland. It is no coincidence that Epsom has been their political lifeline. Sure, they have a few token farmers, but we all know that they look down on farmers. We all know that they wouldn't last 2 minutes on a farm. They only bother appealing to farmers because rich urban elites don't have enough votes to get them over the line. Farmers occupy a weird position. The political right needs their votes, so they make some slack effort at winning them over. But ultimately, the political right serves rich urban elites, and rich urban elites have very different interests to farmers. What is good for rich urban elites is often very bad for farmers. And as climate change gets worse, this contradiction is going to begin creating issues. And a revitalized political left can step into that gap and make a genuine appeal to farmers. As I say, we will not bend the knee to the most militant minority of activist farmers. Federated farmers are idiots who give farming a bad name. As always, it is a loud minority who makes a larger group look bad. But we know that most farmers are good, hard-working people who want to see this country prosper, both economically and environmentally. We will not bend the knee to the insufferable activist minority. But we must scrap the dumb anti-farmer policy that has understandably alienated many farmers. And we must create avenues for strong cooperation and dialogue. That is what we have to do.